On today's 4th edition of CHS News, it's snowing in northern New Mexico, and our top story is a live report from an accident on I-25.
It wasn't the World Series of Poker, but a deck of cards and a little luck played a big part in our last school board meeting. We will tell you how.
Homecoming and other stories, along with sports and a special visit by our own car doctor on the next edition of CHS News.
You're watching CHS News, broadcasting from Cimarron High School in beautiful Cimarron, New Mexico. News with anchor Elizabeth Rockenfield. Sports with Cullen Gasparlin and co-anchor Holly Areza. This is your news station. This is CHS News Now.
Good day. I'm Elizabeth Rockenfield.
And I'm Holly Areza. Welcome back to the 4th edition of CHS News.
Winter weather has again hit northern New Mexico, and with that comes additional dangers for motorists and travelers. Joel Hogriff is live on I-25, where one driver found out just how dangerous the roads can be. Joel?
There's been a wreck out here on the highways. Just to be a safe reminder to drive carefully. This guy was cut off by an 18-wheeler and was an unfortunate victim in just a small car crash. He is okay, but what happened is he just lost control.
News with anchor Elizabeth Rockenfield.
I-25 or any road for that matter get like this.
Cullen Gasparlin.
Trucks and cars alike are braving today's conditions. Some travelers are wisely waiting out the weather at a local truck stop. For those traveling, this is a reminder to always wear your seatbelt, be safe on the roads, and use your best judgment. If you don't have to go outside your house, then don't. Reporting live, Joel Hogriff, CHS News.
We're very glad that driver was okay, but hopefully this is a good reminder to us all.
I sure hope so. Here's an interesting piece. You've all seen CHS News anchor Alex Epler in front of the camera, but for every home basketball game, he's part of a special and unique team like no other in New Mexico, the RAM broadcast team. Cameramen and women, producers, directors, instant replay, commercials, graphics, scripts, and color commentators. Everything you would see in an ESPN-style broadcast. The only difference? This professional broadcast is done by CHS students, the RAM broadcast team, otherwise known as RBT. Produce and broadcast events for both a live audience watching a 6 by 10 foot video board in their gym, and for remote viewers watching live over the internet. With only 96 students in the entire school, the 14-member team is gathering real-world experience, and they take the pride in being part of such a unique, high-tech program.
I think it's also awesome that we have something like this that very few schools have.
We're really good known throughout the state, and I'm really proud of it.
It's exciting. I've learned a lot, and I really do want to pursue a career doing this type of thing. Ready, one, take one.
We're doing as well as past years, I could say. So we're up there. We're doing good.
Viewers can watch live broadcasts by going to chsrams.org/TV.
The theme of Cimarron High's 2010 homecoming was 100 Years of Excellence, and the event lived up to the billing. Spirit was high as students throughout the district participated and competed for homecoming honors. Floats and crazy carts invaded the streets of Cimarron, while special class dances, games of class pride, and cheering from all ages made for a great pep rally. The senior class won the Spirit Stick at the pep rally, while the smallest class, the juniors, took top overall homecoming honors with the crowning of Flame Queen Mariah Montoya. The highlight of the ceremony was the crowning of Johnny Montano and Desiree Salazar as homecoming king and queen.
I think homecoming's really special. I think that it's the one time during the year that all the classes get to be together as a class, which they don't normally get to do. And I think it's really fun competing in all the spirit competitions. It's just a week where we get to bond as a school and as a class, and it's really fun for everybody.
Experience or new ideas? That's the question that splits the voting for the Cimarron School District's newest board member. The deciding factor then came down to the luck of the draw, literally. 4 candidates were considered to fill the vacant position previously held by Amy Kepfer of Angel Fire. 2 board members, Mark Anderson and Annette Johnson, voted for Donna Archuleta of Cimarron, while members Sally Torres and Kathy Derwin voted for Scott Schaefer of Angel Fire. Mr. Schaefer won the position when his 9 of clubs defeated Miss Archuleta's 3 of spades. Rolling
Well, I think we had 4 wonderful candidates that came forward to put their name to be considered for the position, and I think the voting reflects 2 different ideologies, one looking for some experience and one looking for new ideas. And so that adds a challenge when you have a 4-member group. You're going to be oftentimes split.
Up next, we're sending you over to Cimarron's very own car doctor, Joel Holgriff, for this week's Auto Tips.
Hi, I'm Joel Hoger, your local car doctor. And as winter almost over and spring just around the corner, I wanted to share a couple of car tips to keep you safe and to save a few dollars at the same time. First is tire pressure. Uneven or low tire pressure during warm and dry conditions can be dangerous while also causing extra wear on your tires, hurting your overall gas mileage. You can buy a tire pressure gauge at just about any department or fast fuel store, which is way cheaper than buying a new set of tires. To check your tire pressure, find the tire pressure level requirement posted on your tire, then take off the valve cover, press the tire gauge on the valve stem to get your pressure reading. Then just add or release air to the correct reading. Make sure you do this for all 4 of your tires to get the best results. Secondly, make sure your gas cap is in good condition and be sure to tighten it properly. Loose, missing, or damaged gas caps cause 147 million gallons of gas to evaporate every year. That's a bunch of lunch money. That's it for this week's checkup. Until next time, drive safely. I'll see you down the road.
There's a lot happening in district basketball action. Here's Colin Gasperlin with a look at who's looking the best for the upcoming District 1A tournament.
Good day, everyone. It's time to talk CHS sports. We will start with boys basketball. The Rams are now 6-3 in the district after a huge game with the Wagamon Trojans. We have David Gallegos live at the CHS gym where the game has just concluded.
After losing last week to Springer, the fans were looking for a big win tonight at home, and the Rams didn't disappoint. They were top-notch on offense. Here's Richard Chavez making a 2, but defense won the game. Here's Daniel Torres making a steal and passing it to Jordan Sanchez for an easy 2. The Rams' defense smothered the Trojans' offense. Here we see Richard Chavez making a steal that led to 2 points. And here we see Billy Martinez making a steal and passing it to Daniel for 2 points. The Rams take this one 86-72. Back to you, Cody.
Now for some spring sports. For the last 5 weeks, Cimarron's Annie Sterling has been taking on some indoor competition of her own. Annie, a member of the Ram track team and state champion pole vaulter, has been training hard for the last 5 months. All that training is paying big dividends. She first raised eyebrows winning 4 indoor meets at the Albuquerque Convention Center last month. She then struck gold winning the event at the Great Southwest Indoor Championships last Saturday with the state's top jump and a national elite mark of 11 foot 7 inches.
I'm just trying to improve on my jumping and trying to get better before the upcoming outdoor track season. Just love what I do, basically. I don't do it for the medals, I just love jumping.
Just for a little perspective, her last vault is 1 foot 7 inches above the current state record. That's it for sports. Hope to see you next week.
Thank you, Colin. That concludes another edition of CHS News. I'm Holly Areza.
And I'm Elizabeth Rockenfield. We look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, have a great week.